Goldberrg, coming on live to talk to you about Guided Spirit Conversations podcast. But if you don't know who I am, I'm a doctor of metaphysical healing, best-selling author, teacher, speaker. I am the creator and host of Guided Spirit Conversations podcast, among other things. And I wanted to come on because Guided Spirit Conversations goes live every Thursday at 12 noon Eastern Time. And I wanted to talk to you about today's show. So I want to send out healing prayers to my guest that was supposed to be on, who got into an accident and had just got out of the hospital. So I hope you recover and heal quickly. I'm also healing myself. I had an accident last week and fractured my elbow, and that's why I didn't have an opportunity to come on to the show last week. It was during my move, and so I am just wanting to share with you. And because I've moved, I'm not in my office, as you can tell by this environment, so I apologize for the very sterile-looking background. Okay, those are my announcements. And I wanted to talk to you about Guided Spirit Conversations because today I am really excited to be talking to you about your journey to self-love, the power that you hold in your decision-making abilities, aka your choices. Now, I've talked about the power of choice before. This is a little bit different. This is a little bit deeper. This conversation will talk to you about choice, what it is, how many, through research, choices that we as adults make, and those with more responsibility make even more of these choices. I'm not giving you the numbers now, but you have to tune into the show to find out more. I will talk about the 6 ways people make decisions. The majority of people make decisions. And then there's the 4 ways to create your decision making, then changing your decisions. And this, why am I wanting to talk about this? Why do I feel that this is so powerful? Well, as if you've read my book, My Fucking Long Journey to Loving Myself, A Guide to a Shorter Path, you will have read about my background. You will have read about the fact that I didn't make great decisions because I wasn't taught how to make great decisions. I wasn't taught really great critical thinking skills. Those skills came later through life. And if I can make your journey to self-love easier by changing the way you make your choices, the way you make your decisions, how you make your selections, then I am just so grateful. And I'm inviting you to tune in at 12 noon Eastern Time. So where do you find Guided Spirit Conversations? My YouTube page of the same name, my Facebook page of the same name, both Guided Spirit Conversations podcast, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram. You will find this going live on all my Facebook pages. And if you're not able to watch the live interactive show, you have no fear. All of this will be uploaded on your favorite listening platform. So you can catch this podcast and all my other podcasts at your leisure when you have time. Like I listen to a lot of podcasts walking my dog, driving in my car. So those are just a couple of ways you can catch up on Guided Spirit Conversations podcast. If you like the show, please like it, subscribe to it. And I would love to hear your thoughts on the shows collectively and individually. So a review is requested. I created the show with you in mind. I created the show to bring you not only some of the most amazing metaphysicians and spiritual thought leaders from across the globe who will share and who have shared their techniques, their philosophies, how what they do has helped so many, but to help inspire you to take action on your life, to take action so you can live the life that you are meant to live, which means you don't have to get stuck in the life that you might be stuck in, if that makes any sense. So I want to know what you think. And if there is a practitioner that you would like to see on the show, please send me the name. If there's a modality you haven't seen on the show or something that has a little twist to it, send it to me. I would love to know it. You can send it via my personal email, marla@mghealer.com, or guidedspiritconversations@gmail.com. So I thank you for that. I wanted to think if there's anything else that I want to send off with you. No, there isn't. So I'm going to go get ready for the show. I hope you tune in. Remember, it's interactive. So if you're able to catch the live show, you're able to send me questions on either YouTube or Facebook, and I will be able to read the questions. More importantly, I'll be able to give you the answers, hopefully. You know, as long as I've been doing this and as much education as I have, I do not know it all. And I don't even pretend to know it all. But here's what I promise you, that whatever it is I don't know, I will research and get back to you on one of my live announcements. Okay. So as I leave you, because I only have one hand, I can't do my prayer hands, but I'm sending you love, blessings, and gratitude. Know how grateful I am that you're in my life in whatever capacity you're in it. For not only are you my student, you are my teacher. And not only am I a teacher, I am a student. We are eternal students. And this journey of ours, not just in this human body, but as our soul, is to continue to learn and grow and expand, have those lessons, have those challenges, so that we can come out the other side better. There's healing involved, there's expansion, there's ascension, all of that when we are able to work through those challenges, those hurdles, those hard times in our lives. They're not meant to keep us stuck. They're meant to have us go through them to live the life that we're divinely meant to live. Okay. And before I leave again, I'm going to say those 3 words. I love you. You are loved, not just by me, not just by your family and friends, but you have a plethora of beings on the other side of the veil who are some of your biggest cheerleaders. Yes, some are ancestors, but some are angels and guides and guardians that are really by your side because they want to see you work through those challenges. They want to see you succeed, and they want to see you really live your absolute best life. Here's the caveat. You need to ask for what you need. If you need help, ask for it. If you need support, ask for it. If you need guidance, ask for it. And then here's the next part. Everything's so multifaceted in the spirit world. You need to be open to how the information is going to come to you. For the information is not necessarily going to be like having a conversation with your friend or your partner. Do I look good today? Yes. No, not necessarily. And not that you're going to ask that kind of a question. But the point is your answer might be coming through to you through a passage in a book, through a musical lyric that you hear, a conversation you overhear. Maybe it's in a picture or a photograph. There's so many ways that spirit answers you. You need to be open. You need to be mindful, aware. So when those answers come to you, you receive them and you don't feel like you're left in the dark. Your beings are never leaving you in the dark, but know that if for some reason something you're asking for has not shifted, it might be because you still have to work through it. You've got some work to do. So don't be discouraged. Don't get angry and bitter. Get determined. Get curious. Find out what it is that you're supposed to learn. So, for example, this accident of mine, the worst time, unpacking truckloads of boxes coming out of a semi, right? Or one of those big trucks. And here I am, swollen and bruised, and I can't do a thing. And then they're gone. And I'm doing the best I can with one hand. And it's not even my good hand, it's my left hand. Anyway, the point being is I could have been all depressed and angry and on and on and on. But instead, I chose to look at this as, okay, what am I supposed to learn? What's the opportunity in this accident? What's the gift? What's the combination? And though I feel I know the answer, I'm still asking Spirit to share it with me. And when Spirit does, I will know which direction to go into and to understand why. But in the meantime, instead of keeping my spirits down, I keep my spirits high. I keep my vibration as high as I possibly can. Even though I do have moments of frustration, I still try to have a better attitude about this so that moving forward, I will learn. Okay, I will see you. What time is it? It's 11:12 Eastern time. So I'm going to see you in 47 minutes, 48 minutes. Anyway, I love you. Stay well. Enjoy your beautiful days. And, well, I will be on in just a little while. Don't forget, join me for Path to Self-Love. And the conversation is going to be about choice and decision-making abilities. I love you.